Welcome. We are continuing with our initiation visits of the overview of Vedic mathematical domain of Ganita Sutras with Ganita Sutra 1 as the source of Sutra. Today, in continuity, we will be through table 60 to 67. Table 60 to 67 are the tables which are taking us for the transition from Ekadhikane formulation to Purvena formulation of Ganita Sutra 1. Table 60 requires that we shall sit comfortably and to permit the transcending mind to glimpse and imbibe threefold flow from transcendental origin manifesting as Mahabhuts, Yamas, and Brahm to Prarabdha range. Really, these threefold flow from the transcendental origin of the creators of space is the phenomenon. It is of a real breakthrough. It is happening within creators of space. So it is happening at the seat of the fourth letter of Ekadhikena. This threefold flow sequentially manifests Mahabhuts, Yamas, and Brahm to Prarabdha range. The Mahabhuts are 5 and these reach up till the pole star. This 7 steps long range, Prithvi, Apa, Agni, Vayu, Akash, Surya, and Dhruv, is leading us to transcendental values range as 25, 8, 14, 13, 8, 13, and 19, making a summation value 100. Therefore, the first transcendental flow from the transcendental origin as of 7 steps of reach of Panchama Bhut up till pole star is of value 100. The second flow from the transcendental origin is of 8 yamas. We know that Devanagari Varnamala is a setup of 42 letters which are organized by 14 Maheshwara Sutras, and in addition there are 8 yamas. 8 yama letters are Anuswar, Anunasik, Ripund, Kund, Updhamanya, Jiva Mulya, and Ile. These are of TC values 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 of summation value 100. The first flow is of Mahabhuts and is of value 100. The second flow is of Yamas and it also is of value 100. The third flow is the manifestation of Brahm up till Prarabdha. Now this reach from Brahm to Prarabdha, Brahm is of each value 28, Prarabdha is of value 27, as 27 gaps of 28 points range. Now this is a reach as 27, 3 raised to power 3 means the half solid dimension within creators of space, and as such it is of 6 steps long range, which takes us from 28 to 33, which becomes a Purusharth. Now this value 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33 6 steps long range is of summation value 183. These three folds together, 100, 183 and 100 equal to 283, and it is parallel with the total letters of Ganita Sutras 1 to 16. As such, sadhakas shall sit comfortably and to permit the transcending mind to glimpse and imbibe these three folds flow and consequential manifestation. Step ahead, table 61 is leading us to the transition format from Ekadhikane to Purvena. Ekadhikane is of TC value 40, while Purvena is of TC value 35. Value 40 equal to the 40 coordinates of 10 creative components of the transcendental boundary. Value 35 is parallel to 5 multiplied by 3, 35 double-digit numbers of 6 place value system. We know the creative boundary with its strip off from the transcendental domain will dimensionalize the outer space as a 6 space with 4 space in the role of a dimension. Therefore, the outer space as a 6 space permit chase along 6 place value system. The double digit numbers of 6 place value system are 35, which are accommodated by 5 cross 7 grid. It is this reach from value 40 to value 35 which deserves to be comprehended well. And it is this comprehension which will provide us proper insight and appropriate enlightenment of the transition happening from the formulation Ekadhikane to formulation Purvena. A step ahead, when we will be face to face with table 62, it will provide us a visit, it will provide us an insight, it will provide us an enlightenment of the Purvena formulation as a composition of 7 steps of TC values 5, 6, 2, 7, 6, 7, 1 as of the format of a sama flow from core of Pushpika, seat of transcendental domain of creator space, to the orb of the sun, origin of 6 space, there is a seat of a 7 space which will have a value 7 and so unified as value 1. Now, how there happens a sama flow from the core of the Pushpika and it flows upward through the artifices of soul syllable Om, and it is this flow which on sequential chase is going to be of values parallel with the TCV values of 7 letters of formulation Purvena. Therefore, sadhakas fulfilled with intensity of urge to be parallel with Vedic systems and the processing steps of mathematical domain of Ganita Sutras shall sit comfortably and permit the transcending mind to be parallel with sama flow format from Pushpika core and of reach up till orb of the sun and transcendence further therefrom as TC value format of the formulation Purvena. Table 63 is in a way a complementary table of table 62. Table 62 is bringing us face to face with the Sama flow, upward flow from core of Pushpika and having a reach up till the Bindu Sarovar at the seat of the origin of sixth space. While on the other hand, table 63 is bringing us face to face with Divya Ganga Parvaha, a flow from arm of the sun having a reach up till core of the Kuchipika. The text of Shrimad Bhagavad Gita is organized along the format of a Divya Ganga Parvaha, while the Samved Samhita is organized along the Sama upward flow format. Therefore, the sadhakas are fulfilled with intensity effort to be parallel with the Vedic systems shall have visit to twofold flow from Bindu Sarovar to the Swastik Pada origin and back from Swastik Pada origin to the Bindu Sarovar. It is this twofold flow of Jyoti from orb of the sun for its reach up till core of the earth and back the Sama flow from core of the earth for a reach up till the orb of the sun deserves to be imbibed fully. A step ahead, we shall be parallel with the tables 64 and 65. The table 64 is bringing us face to face with the middle core of the organization format of the text of Srimad Bhagavad Gita as 18 chapters. Chapter 1 to 9 and chapter 10 to 18 give a split and the origin core of this split is of value 0, but it is making it minus 22 and plus 22. Minus 22 is the value of fourfold manifestation layer of hypercube 6. 4, 5, 6, 7 makes 22. So the chapters range, shlokas of chapters 1 to 9 is 350 plus 22, while the shlokas of chapters 10 to 18 are 350 minus 22. All this six-space body, hypercube 6, is playing the role of value 0. If we have a revisit to the Eka Adhikena, then we see we begin with value 6, then reach at value 4, then at value 2, and consequently we reach at value 0. Now it is this phenomenon which is to be absorbed fully, and it is with this absorption only we will be in a position to have complete appreciation of the way the middle of range, of transcendental range, is being approached. The middle is being approached as an origin of the transcendental domain itself. In fact, seat of origin is a seat of compactified origins. The origin of 4 space, the origin of 5 space, the origin of 6 space, all of them are having placement at the common point, the common seat. Therefore, within creators space, 5 space as hypercube 5, because of the spatial dimensional order of 4 space, gives a split for hypercube of 5. It is this split of hypercube of 5 as pair of hypercubes 5 is the happening because of its self-referral origin, 6 space transcending out. It is this transcendence of the self-referral origin from the transcendental domain, giving a phenomenon of pair of 5 space domains and space, making it a value 16. Therefore, these sadhakas, fulfilled with intensity of virtue, to be parallel with this happening within spatial order 2 space for solid order 5 space, we have to go to the Vedic reach of Treta Yuga as Sitaram and as Dwapar Yuga as a Radha Krishna. Formulation Sitaram leads us to TC value 13 plus 15 is equal to 28 equal to TC value of Brahma. The Radha Krishna is of TC values 14 and 19 of summation value 33 parallel with the formulation Purusharth. We have seen in the previous tables that one of the flow from the transcendental origin is of the reach of the format of Brahm to Purusharth. Therefore, Lord Rama as incarnation of Lord Vishnu and Lord Krishna as incarnation of Lord Vishnu is the reach. It is this reach of supplet of transcendental domain hypercube 5 within creates the space of spatial order as overreach, as overview of Vedic mathematical domain of Ganita Sutras is the most blissful comprehension. A step ahead, table 66 and table 67 are bringing us face to face with the transition from Ekadhikena formulation to Purvena formulation and simultaneously a transition from Ganita Sutra 1 to Ganita Sutra 2. Table 66 deserves to be comprehended well. One shall sit comfortably and permit the transcending mind to parallel with the organization of Param Vijom of TC value 44 as Param Vijom with Param Vijom as 88 is also of the organization 53 and 35, a reflection pair, and also 53 being the synthesis value of pair of transcendence ranges of solid order, and value 35 being parallel with all 35 double-digit numbers of 6-place value system accommodated by 5x7 grid are the features of the transition format, and one shall sit comfortably and imbibe these features. It is with it that we will be finally at the phase and stage of having a transition from single digit reach as per the rule one more than before to the place value system of double digits expression, which will take us from line format to a surface format. And it will be blissful to take note that the Ganita Sutra 1 is a text of 16 letters and value 16 is equal to the TC value of formulation G being, while Ganita Sutra 2 is a text of 28 letters and value 28 is TC value of Brahm. Therefore, the reach from Ganita Sutra 1 to Ganita Sutra 2 is going to be a reach from Jeev to Brahm. And further, it also will be blissful to take note that Ganita Sutra 1 is a composition of a pair of words, while Niklim Navasta Charmam Dashata text is a composition of triple letters. Therefore, the real attainment of this transition is simultaneously going to be a transition from spatial order to solid order. It is going to be a real breakthrough. From next session, we'll be continuing with this thread, with this reach. Thank you very much.